Johnny Wilson is very unhappy these days. He shares a small apartment with his uncle Ed, and Ed is a very difficult person to live with. He has a lot of bad habits. Ed doesn't like to take a bath or change his clothes, and he never cleans up the apartment. He leaves his dirty dishes in the sink and his empty Coke cans in the living room, and he never washes his dog Brutus. When Johnny comes home, he can relax because Ed is always watching TV and playing his bongos. He can sit in his favorite chair because Brutus is always there, and Johnny can hardly breathe because of Ed's cigar smoke, which is killing Johnny's plants. Johnny has to pay the rent because Ed never has any money. He's always broke. Ed is unemployed and he says he can find a job. But the truth is, he doesn't want to work. Ed has an easy, comfortable life, and that's the way he likes it. Of course, Johnny doesn't like the situation, but what can he do about it? Whenever he complains, Ed either ignores him or leaves the room. And Johnny hates to be alone in the same room with Brutus. He knows Brutus has sharp teeth and a bad attitude. At the moment, Johnny is looking for some food in the refrigerator. He is very hungry after working hard all day. Unfortunately, Ed and Brutus got there first,
You two are really disgusting.
cries Johnny.
You took all the food and didn't leave anything for me. Don't worry,
Says Ed, his mouth full of spaghetti.
the market's still open. You can go there and buy more. No more!
Says Johnny angrily.
I'm not buying any more food for you and that animal. From now on, you can pay for your own food and the rent. I'm moving out. You can't do that.
Says Ed, whipping his fingers on his t-shirt.
Oh no?
Says Johnny.
Watch me.
Ed and Brutus look very surprised as Johnny goes to his room, packs his suitcase. At the moment, Johnny is looking for some food in the refrigerator. He is very hungry after working hard all day. Unfortunately, Ed and Brutus got there first,
You two are really disgusting.
cries Johnny.
You took all the food and didn't leave anything for me. Don't worry,
Says Ed, his mouth full of spaghetti.
the market's still open. You can go there and buy more. No more!
Says Johnny angrily.
I'm not buying any more food for you and that animal. From now on, you can pay for your own food and the rent. I'm moving out. You can't do that.
Says Ed, whipping his fingers on his t-shirt.
Oh no?
Says Johnny.
Watch me.
Ed and Brutus look very surprised as Johnny goes to his room, packs his suitcase, and walks out of the apartment. 5 minutes after his telephone conversation with Miss Blake, Johnny arrives at the Sherwood Oaks apartment. He goes up to the manager's apartment and knocks on the door.
I coming.
Yells Miss Blake from inside. The doors open and Blossom Blake appears. She is a thin, middle-aged woman with straight brown hair.
You must be Johnny Wilson?
Johnny nods his head affirmatively.
You sure got hired fast.
Says Blossom.
3, 2, 1.
I have to find an apartment right away, says Johnny. I don't have any place to stay,
Well, this is your lucky day.
says Blossom.
I have the perfect apartment for you. Come with me.
Johnny follows Blossom down the long hallway that leads to the back of the building. He sees three men at the end of the hallway. They are sitting in a circle playing cards. Blossom frowns.
I thought I told you boys not to play in the building.
Sorry, Blossom, says Curly, the leader of the gang. We forgot.
Boys, this is Johnny Wilson. He's here to look at your old apartment.
Oh, you're going to like it, says Curly. It's a growing apartment,
There it is.
says Blossom, pointing to apartment 13. She takes out her key and opens the door.
After you, Johnny.
Johnny enters the apartment. It's dark inside, with just one small light bulb hanging from the ceiling. He looks around the room and his mouth drops open. Everything in the apartment is in bad condition. The furniture is broken, the walls have cracks, and the roof leaks. Johnny looks down and sees a large bucket on the floor. It's full of water,
Don't worry.
says Blossom.
We're going to repair the fur.
When? Asks Johnny.
So maybe this summer. Anyway, it's not a big problem.
What? Says Johnny. Blossom smiles.
Look,
She says,
the water only drips during the rainy season, and it only drips in the living room. The rest of the apartment in is dry.
I'm glad to know that, says Johnny. Can I see the bedroom now?
Can I see to bedroom now? Yes, of course.
Says Blossom.
Come with me.
She leads Johnny into the bedroom. The bed doesn't look very comfortable, says Johnny.
Well, it is a light soft,
Says Blossom.
but when you're tired, it doesn't make any difference.
Why are the curtains closed? Asks Johnny. Are you trying to hide something?
Not at all.
Says Blossom.
Do you want to see the view?
Please? Says Johnny. Blossom pulls back the curtains and Johnny looks out the window. Across the street is a junkyard full of old, wrecked cars. Johnny sees a big dog sitting on top of one of the cars.
The dog looks like Brutus.
Suddenly, Johnny feels a sharp pain in his chest.
Well, how do you like the apartment?
Asks Blossom. Johnny is very polite. He doesn't like to criticize.
I don't think this is the right apartment for me.
He says.
Why not?
Well, for $100 is a lot of money. I don't think I can afford to pay the rent.
Why didn't you think of that before you came here?
Well, to be honest, this apartment isn't very good. In fact, it's terrible. I'm going to stay with my Uncle Ed. Goodbye.
Wait a minute.
Says Blossom, looking very surprised.
Your uncle's name is Ed Wilson?
That's right. Why?
Blossom sits down in the bed.
This is unbelievable.
she says.
Ed Wilson is my old boyfriend. We were high school sweethearts.
Oh no, you missed him?
Says Johnny.
It must be different Ed Wilson. See, my uncle Ed is bummed. He never does anything.
That's him.
Cries Blossom happily.
And you're his nephew. Isn't it a small world?
Johnny tries to leave, but Blossom stops him.
You can leave without giving me your address.
She says, standing between Johnny and the door. Johnny looks very uncomfortable,
Come on, you can tell me.
says Blossom, smiling sweetly.
Oh, alright.
Says Johnny.
It's 185 Bond Street.
Blossom claps her hands.
I'm so happy.
She says.
I can't wait to see Eddie again. I'm going to come and visit you.
Oh, wonderful.
Says Johnny, walking out of the apartment.
This sure is my lucky day.